Alright guys, welcome back to JForce Gaming, and what I have here is a custom mechanical keyboard by Gamakay, alright, and they sell really affordable, alright, customized mechanical keyboards, alright, for those who are looking to get started into this kind of customizing, hot swapping, or your keycaps, your switches, alright, and yeah. So what I have here, I think this is the complete set one, and yeah, let's just go ahead and open it up and see what we get. Alright, so what I have here is the TK101 version. Alright, so if you guys want to check out this, alright, I will link them, the first link in the video description down below. You guys can get this exact model that I reviewed over here. Alright, so without further ado, let me just go ahead and unbox this, alright, to see what we get inside the box. Alright, so let me just open this up, and wow, okay, so we are greeted with let me see, this is a USB-A, alright, to USB-C, alright, cable for you to plug it to your PC or to charge it up. And we also do get keycaps and key switch puller over here. You guys can see over here, alright, for you to pull out the key switch or the keycaps easily to swap it around and play around with it. Alright, so we do get the keyboard right over here, but let's see what we have. Alright, so we do also have a manual quick start guide. Alright, and we have the keyboard itself. So let me just put this aside for now. Alright, and let us take a look at the keyboard itself. Alright, so yeah, this is the keyboard itself. This is the configuration that I have right here. This is a 98% keyboard with the numpad itself over here. So yeah, as you guys can see, really nice. I love the subtle theme. Alright, not too flashy. Alright, and we at the back here we have a really shiny and reflective back. Really nice. Alright, with a USB-C and a switch to switch between 2.4 gigahertz, alright, Bluetooth or wired mode, and we have a dongle over here, alright, for the 2.4 gigahertz mode. Alright, yep. Alright, so yeah, pretty much really cool. Alright, it's been a long time since I reviewed mechanical keyboards, and I think you guys really like it. So today I'm reviewing this one. I think you guys will like it. Is because alright, this thing is also very affordable. Right, it's not like costing an arm and leg, but you might think, such a cheap keyboard, how well will it do, or it perform, alright, and how well will it last. Alright, don't worry about it, because you can see the quality on the keycaps itself. Alright, they are double shot PVT keycaps, really nice. Alright, really fine details. Alright, and you won't expect it to fade anytime soon. Alright, if you guys have a keyboard like me, I use my keyboard a lot of time, especially in gaming, especially when I use the WASD key. Alright, and sometime after probably 6 months or longer, or you can see the keys start to fade away because you use it a lot of times. But with this, you don't have to worry about it. Alright, the keys will stay really long, alright, and it won't fade away so easily. So they use really high quality keycaps as well. Alright, and for this particular model, alright, I'm using a tactile switch. They call it the Pluto switch itself. So if we just get one of the keys out to show you guys the switches itself. Oh, sorry, I would like to correct it. Okay, what I have here, it is the Saturn switch. Alright, this is a more linear switch. So if you guys want a more quieter version, I think you guys should consider this switch. Alright, later I'll have a sound test for you. So this is their linear switch. Alright, really nice. Alright, it's a plus shape, so it's compatible with any other keycaps out there. If you want to change out this whole keycaps, you guys can change to whatever design, because the plus shape one is really easy to fit in all kinds of keycaps you want. And I said this thing is hot swappable, so you guys can remove the switch and change to another switch you want. You guys can see. Alright, yeah, you can switch out the whole switches itself. So if you don't want this switch, you can switch them out. Alright, so they have 3 different designs for you to choose from for the TK101. Alright, so yeah, they have the mine, this one is the cayenne and red one. Alright, they also have 2 other designs right over here on the screen right now. Alright, they have the black and red one, and also the pink and gray one, or the white and gray one. It's really nice. Alright, but yeah, I prefer this one because I just find it more give a more retro vibes, and it fits because my gaming setup is more dark theme. So I think this will give it, you know, blends well with the dark theme setup, yet it still gives a bit of color, so it doesn't look too dark, too dull. So, you know, this is like, you know, it's really a more of a fun color, I would say. Yeah, and this thing does have RGB, so if I switch to, yeah, you guys can see there is some lights over here. I don't know if you guys can see the lights. Alright, they do have like some RGB lights, or if I switch it back to this one. Alright. Yeah, they have backlit, alright, which is RGB, and there's a lot of functions and such. You guys can download the software and connect it to your PC, and you guys can, you know, change RGB color, different style, different keystroke, add some like, you know, other interesting features as well. So this is the 2.4 gigahertz modes I'm using right now. Sorry, the Bluetooth mode. So yeah, you can have, like I said at the start, there's 3 different modes, so you guys can switch between 2.4 wireless or wired mode, up to you. And yeah, overall it's a really nice design. The whole thing, all right, the PCB, the whole, you know, casing, the shell is very well built. It's pretty solid piece as well. All right, so it doesn't feel like, you know, cheap, plasticky. All right, this thing feels very premium. All right, and yeah, they don't sacrifice on the quality as well. They are giving you a really good quality piece of customized keyboard. All right, really good for beginners or intermediates. All right, so if you guys want, you know, like another, you know, 98% keyboard, you guys can definitely check this out. All right, so right now I'm going to do a sound test. You guys can hear for yourself how does this one, or this configuration with the linear switches, they call it the Satan switch, how does it sound like. So yeah, right now I'm going to just do a quick sound test so you guys can hear how it actually sounds, all right, when I'm typing on this keyboard. So as you guys have heard the sound, it sounds really good, really satisfying, alright, and it's so nice to type on this, alright. The actuation point is alright, and it just feels so nice when you press the key down. It just feels so much satisfying, alright. It makes your whole typing experience really amazing, alright, and I'm really blown away by the whole thing itself, how the whole user experience it is, alright, and the way you type it, it doesn't feel like, you know, below $50 keyboard. All right, this thing feels very premium. All right, and the sound it produces sounds really good. All right, I don't know what else I can say about this. All right, overall, all right, it's just so satisfying to type on. So if you guys are, you know, starting to look into, like, you know, a customized keyboard that sounds really satisfying and is really nice to type on, all right, highly recommend you guys to check out this. All right, Gamakay TK101. It is definitely one that you should definitely get one and try out yourself. All right, like me showing in this video, it really doesn't show justice to how good this keyboard is. All right, so yeah, if you guys want to check out this keyboard, I'll link them the first link in the video description down below. You guys can go ahead and check it out. All right, or you guys can select the colors you want and the switches you want. So if you guys want more like a tactile feel, like a clack clicky, more noisier one, or you guys should consider the tactile switch. But if you guys want a satisfying and not so noisy and, you know, a more linear kind of sounding, all right, you guys should definitely get the linear switch itself. So yeah, like I say, the whole keys, the whole switches is hot-swappable, so you guys can change to other switches you want. Aftermarket switches, third-party switches, you guys can also switch that too. But if you guys just want this whole keyboard itself, all right, and hoping it can last, it definitely will. All right, so yeah, so if you guys Once again, if you guys want to check out this keyboard, alright, you guys can check out the first link in the video description down below and go ahead and get this for yourself. So that's all for today, guys. If you find today's video really interesting and really helpful, you guys can let me know in the comment section as well. And without further ado, this is 𝖩force Gaming, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
I don't wanna cry.